Oh shit.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Hope you're all safe in your jammies or in your living room, all cozy. You got your boy Zach here, and I'm here with the Whatever You Want boys. Why don't you say hello, y'all?
Sanders,
John.
what's good?
Let's get to it. Let's get to it.
Listen, man.
Yep. So it's whatever you want. We're on Zoom. We're cutting each other off. We don't have the context of a real life conversation. We're gonna see what happens.
This is as good as we can do.
John's in his car.
Yeah, why are you in your car?
Yeah, I'm in my car, man. Bad
Why?
roommate situation. Annoying roommate. House is so small that you can hear everything. It's terrible.
Oh, look, it looks like I'm not drinking anything.
Whoa. Oh.
There's the house.
Damn,
Is she
roommate
that bad?
John got you in the dog house, aka the car house.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's that bad.
What does she
God
talk
bless.
about?
Hey, God bless all the people that have bad living situations because it's tougher than you can imagine right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, but I see you got your AirPods in. I didn't even know you had AirPods.
Look at you.
That's right,
What?
man. That's right.
Should I put my AirPods in?
Nah. Only
Nah.
one per crew.
Fair enough.
How was everyone's Sunday? Was it good?
Chilling.
It was all right, yeah.
Having a beer. Cheers.
So like let's go around the circle, and I saw this on another one. I thought it was good. Let's take us through your typical day in quarantine schedule of like how you go from beginning to end of day.
Anders, you want to go first or you want me to take it?
Go ahead. You got it.
Well, Zach, that's interesting, man, because my work schedule is adjusted just like everyone else's. So it depends on if I work or not. But let's say I'm not working. I mean, I'm sleeping in a little bit. I'm making a breakfast. Hey, I bet y'all can relate to this. Now that during all this quarantine stuff, I'm eating like nonstop, basically, or like 10,000
Seriously.
meals a day. Like I'll like eat breakfast, then I'll have a snack, then I'll have snack number 2, then I'll have lunch, then I'll have lunch number. You know what I'm
The
saying?
winner. Yeah.
Right, it's like you're bored, so you eat.
Oh, you don't have anything to do.
Like why are you eating? Well, I'm bored.
Yeah.
Right.
So you get to 2:30, baby.
Yeah, so that's really it. And then I'm my semester's been a mess, and Zach can relate because he's at Georgia State.
Oh
But
yeah.
everything's online now, so all the papers and quizzes and reports and
Yeah.
it's just
check
a mess.
Just check in with us, Hey,
I don't
I was going to ask you this
miss
too,
school.
John and Derek. Oh, you don't miss your, yeah, you don't have
I don't
to
miss school.
deal with this shit. Yeah.
I do not miss school at all.
Well, John, Durs, be honest with this one. This is still in line with the schedule. Is the teeth brushing and showering status quo, or has it been adjusted with quarantine? I see it.
I mean,
I am showering way less, that's for sure.
Oh, really? Really? Oh.
What, are you showering more?
I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting inside. Like, I don't need to shower.
I mean, I don't know. That just because I can't go to a bar or go to a sports game doesn't mean that stuff for me personally is being thrown off my schedule. Like I'm still shaving, obviously not the stash though.
Yeah.
But no,
Not
man. I
shaving
mean,
either.
it's pretty similar. I don't know. Nothing crazy. What about you, Zach?
Well, it's like I go to bed, and usually I brush my teeth before I go to bed, but it's like if I'm not going anywhere in the morning, my toothbrush is still going to be there in the morning. I'm pretty fucking lazy with that shit. I can make a shirt last a whole week now. Where I mean, this one right here, it smells like campfire smoke. Like, I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. But I'm still like, I'm doing the dishes every fucking day. I'm doing laundry. My laundry
Wow.
is
Oh,
still
whoa,
overflowing.
normal things, man. Wow, laundry and dishes. Wow.
But dishes, dude, running your dishwasher every day, I don't know. I used to get so much takeout food, you know. And
When's the last time you had Popeyes, man?
yesterday.
Of course.
I had
Zach
Popeyes
is a
4
Zach
days
is a
ago.
podcast podcast. Zach's a Popeyes monster, man. You're the monster, man.
Yeah,
He's also a
that's
podcast monster.
Yeah, he
I'm
is a
Just
podcast.
owning the fucking game.
I'm like, you just give me, I'm like Popeye. You just give me a Popeyes chicken sandwich, and I make a really good podcast.
Beautiful.
Um,
Red beans and rice.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, dude, a lot of movie watching too. I saw
Oh my God.
you sent Durs. You feel like you've conquered Netflix.
Oh, I don't know, man.
I
I
don't know
mean,
about that.
I watch nothing, man. If you listen to this podcast and you listen to my two friends right here talk, you know real quick I'm not a movie guy or a show guy. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
You've said it many times. Yeah.
Dude, I'm going crazy. We're like playing Call of Duty. I never do that. We're
Yeah.
like busting out the
You're giving
Xbox
in.
over here.
You always claim I don't like the new shit, and there you go.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like fun. It's like pretending to be at war. It's war propaganda, and it's fun.
It's training you to
Yeah.
use drones.
Yeah. Dude, imagine like you're at World War III, you're drafted, you're like, man, I'm nervous. And another guy next to you is like, man, I play Call of Duty all the time. It's gonna be easy.
Hey, I've got a quick question for you two guys. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
You know how some people are saying like this is the new normal and nothing's gonna change or everything's gonna change or everything's gonna be different. Everything there's gonna be no more of this, no more of that. What in terms of long term? They're talking long term.
Yeah.
Friends. What do y'all see within the next 1 or 2 years in terms of major changes, minor changes? What do y'all got? Please go one at a time, please. Who wants to go first?
Durs, you go ahead.
I think I don't think anything's going to be different. It's just going to take a while to get back to where it was.
Yeah, you said that last podcast. You're like,
Yeah.
it's just going to take some time, but everything.
Bars and restaurants aren't going to be gone.
But that's why I said minor or major changes, because I've been hearing there's going to be like no more physical menus that like will be passed among hands. Or like
Oh,
there won't be.
Oh, menus. I thought you said venues.
yeah. My
No.
dad was telling me he thinks that. I was like, this is an interesting point. He was like, yeah, when the restaurants reopen, you're probably going to notice like less tables. Like the tables are probably going to be spaced out
Less
more.
contact.
Yeah,
I don't know. I guess that would
Maybe.
be a minor thing. There's just too much money in these industries for them to just be gone. Like music, like concerts, sports.
Oh, there's no way
money
it'll
to be made.
gone.
Money to
Yeah.
be made. Yeah, yeah.
And if they don't
Zach-
do
There's
it
always a
anymore,
demand.
like
Zach, what do you think?
they can't do sports without fans. They're not going to just do that.
Well, okay, so here's a minor normal, because you know how like basketball is basically kaput this season as well as baseball.
Pissed off about that.
They had a horse challenge on ESPN last week.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Man, it was like
Chauncey Billups won.
yeah, Chauncey Billups beat our boy
Trey.
Trey Young from the Hawks, and I gotta say, Trey Young looked like he threw it on purpose, and I don't blame him. Would you want to play horse while on basically Instagram Live? Like, so you're basically alone in your backyard.
Oh, is that
shooting
how
a
they did
hoop.
it?
Yes, because everybody
Oh,
was in
man.
different places, and it was like
Dude, that's
also
so
like
lame.
Chauncey Billups is so rich. Like his basketball court looked amazing. His basketball court looked amazing.
He has a basketball court.
But his like feed was terrible. It was like he was on
Yeah, he's
I don't
old.
know, Metro PCS or something. I couldn't
Cricket.
see anything. It was like I was watching. I mean, that's why I tweeted. I was like, I'm watching NBA Live 2004. I mean, the horse challenge. Like, it's just fucking the minor changes like that. Like, you can tell they're trying to change it. I mentioned it on the last podcast. The commercials are trying to be like, hey, you know, like we're in this together.
Everything.
My DoorDash is weird. You don't see the customer, and now when you go to the restaurant, it's just waiting for you. So like you don't like human interaction is definitely, I think, the biggest change. It's like significantly going to be lowered, even when we go back to normal. Maybe, I don't know.
Well, John,
I hope that's not true though.
Let me ask you: what do you see changing? Like, not what is changed right now, but in the future, what's going to stay? What's going to stick?
Yeah, I think it's just going to be a slower than expected rebirth of everything. Right.
So you think it's going to get back to normal?
Yeah, eventually. Yeah. But there will be adjustments, and I can totally see like things being like never been like how do I say it? Like being forgotten about, like old methods and practices that are just like, nah, we're starting like fresh.
Right,
because now we're in this
no return.
Well, we're like in this digital age now, right? So like we're in this place where like there's going to be old school things that businesses and society are going to be like, no more. I don't know what they are. For instance, how restaurants started banning smoking no matter what inside. Like that was an old thing because all these vape shit started coming out, right? Mm-hmm. So when people started vaping and stuff, these restaurants were like, oh yeah, cigs smell nasty and they affect our food sales. And that was a huge thing. And that is not going to return, I feel like. So from all this shit, I can see something similar to that. Like I don't know.
No, I agree with you. I think you're right. It's absolutely. I just I'm curious, like, let's think of what would be.
Well, it's like, it's kind of like Cool J Teddy said it in a way to me. He was like, you know, it's like, it's like Cool J Teddy was like, it's like 9/11. Like, you know, after 9/11, it was like, things are different now in a post 9/11 world. We're going to be talking about in a post-COVID world.
I think it's whatever those more of a mindset than. Like a mood for the country, like how everybody reacts to things and shit like that instead of.
But I mean, like, not much change to the naked eye after 9/11. But if you go to the airport, you notice a lot changed. Yeah, exactly. Well, that shit sucked.
Now they can hear everything we're doing right now. So.
Yeah, it's just.
Thanks, Bin Laden.
Yeah. Apolitically though, I don't know what would change. I mean, it's definitely going to change a lot politically. It's all we're going to hear in debates for a long time, and from politicians and shit.
I have this belief, or whatever you want to call it, that we as animals, human beings as animals, we're not ready for the speed at which technology developed.
We talked about this last episode, no.
We're
still cavemen.
Just to piggyback on it, it's like for me to have a computer in my pocket, you know,
crazy,
and it's just we weren't ready to accept the massive amounts of responsibility that could have, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
but it's also beneficial. It's been very beneficial. Like, who knows what would have happened if this virus came about without this technology? Like, would people have listened to the warnings? Like, we're easily able to get on our computers and talk to each other. And if we didn't have that option, would we have listened to the government? You know what I mean? I bet a lot of us would. I mean, we saw a ton of people already aren't listening and don't care. And that's cool. They don't care about being alive. That's fine. But, you know, they have a right to not care about living. But it's
true. It's everybody's right to not care about living.
But it's like, I would even argue that even those people that are making stupid decisions, they care. They just, people that work don't have a choice. People that don't care on the surface maybe are just being brazen and they feel like they're being lied to and controlled. And if we didn't have this line of communication that we have, maybe we would feel that controlled paranoia feeling and feel the need to bust out of our front doors and go somewhere and hang, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
So I feel you, John. It's like we have the technology. It seems to be benefiting us right now, but we're probably going to become very dependent off this stuff.
Have
We already are, but yeah.
Have we received any questions or stories or anything? Or
We can go to the Google Forms if you want. I got a.
Oh,
have
we
you checked them?
I got a rip-roaring one to start with if you want.
Durs, before you announce it, let's give a quick shout out to Girl Power.
Yeah. My old friend, one of the first people I ever met, Mara Hoffield, and her friend, sorry, I forgot your name. They host a podcast. They just started. They're Cool Jays, or at least Mara is. And
Shout out to you,
we
Mara.
inspired them to start one, which I think is
That's
incredible considering we don't even have 200 followers. So shouts out.
On Instagram. Right. Yeah. No, that's cool.
And that podcast is hosted by two ladies, right?
Two ladies, right. And
the future is female, man.
Yeah, y'all check out Cool Jays if you want to hear some more content. Go listen to Girl Power. And Mara, shout out, best of luck. This is a really good time to start podcasting. We wish you the best.
Time for a question.
This was asked well before the quarantine times, but it oddly applies. How much porn is too much porn? And I just want to start real quick. If you need to ask that question, it's too much porn.
Jack?
Well, when you're talking to me, I'm a little loosey-goosey with what's too much. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you that. I'm very loosey-goosey with what's too much. My porn usage has increased since quarantine. And I don't have a problem. But let's just say if you're doing it every day, you're getting into problem territory depending on the frequency of how much you're using it throughout that day.
So watching porn, though, yes. Masturbating.
I mean, every day's a new day. I get it. Everybody wants to nut every day, It's just true. Let's just.
It is. Who doesn't want to nut?
It's like anything, like, would you go a day without breathing? I don't know. Would you go a day without taking a piss? It's like your body needs maintenance,
Clean those pipes out.
Yeah, you're gonna damage your eyes looking at a screen all fucking day.
Which is all I do.
I would also suggest on quarantine, people need to like broaden their horizons. Maybe try reading some erotica, seeing if it gets you off.
I've done that. I've actually done that before.
Like sexual fiction?
Yeah.
No, not well. I don't
like an erotica novel.
No, hold on. Just hold your horses over there. No, I'm not. I don't have a bookcase full of erotica books, man. No.
Say a bookcase.
But no, I've definitely tried to read some short, not stories, but like just skim
articles.
Through. It's kind of
like Playboy.
No, I don't know, man.
I
don't know.
Once you you got to try it. You can't knock until you try it, and you're gonna know if it's working. I'm just asking. If your stuff starts getting excited when you read it, that's how you know it's working. It's just like because think about it, it's a new experience. So like anytime something new happens, you're like, what's happening to my body? You're like, and then you discover, you discover, and so that breaks up the monotony. I would strongly suggest it. And also, if you're lonely, it's too much porn. I'm not depressed, even though I'm single. People that are depressed about how lonely they are shouldn't be jacking off or flicking their bean 24/7 because you're going to start crying while you do it, and that's no fun.
John,
hey, how much porn is too much is when you open your Safari app on an iPhone and then your most visited pages come up and they're like, Google search YouTube, and then
Not
like
safe for work.
X-Vids.
If you're trying to go on yoplay.com and
You'll play. Go see YouPorn.
yeah, you try to go on yoplay.com just to look up some yogurt, and you go on Google, you type in YO, and then Google suggests yoga ass. You are using way too much porn. Yeah, or just I don't know anything.
Why are you Googling yogurt?
If you type in, if you're trying to look up pears on Google and Google suggests penis monster, like you have been watching way too much porn.
Penis monster.
That's so dumb. That's hilarious.
Also, you shouldn't have to Google pear, but just
Yeah.
Time for a question.
Do you have a favorite Disney Channel original movie? Interesting juxtaposition.
Oh yeah, wow, yeah, from porn to children's stuff.
I got mine, Brink.
I've never heard of that.
You never seen Brink?
No, is that about ice skating?
Rollerblading.
Oh, rollerblading.
Or sorry,
Ooh.
inline skating.
Yeah, inline.
Did you guys know
Nice.
Rollerblade is a brand and not the actual term? It's like Kleenex or Advil.
I got my blades that I
Ooh.
got at the party right
Band-Aid.
here. Are they going to be rollerblade blades?
Growing up, I liked Mulan, man.
Mulan. Oh, that was a Disney
That counts.
movie.
We'll count it. I
I
wanted
thought
to
we were talking
movies
Disney
too.
movies.
Disney Channel movie.
So it's like on the
What
channel
the
though.
fuck, dude?
Yeah,
Who gives
I
a
know.
fuck?
I know. That's the
You
question.
That's
guys
okay.
are so technical.
No, we're
That's
not
the
being
question.
technical.
It's a
The
different
Cool
movie.
J-
What's the
Cool
difference
J-
between a Disney movie and a Disney Channel movie?
Disney
Disney?
Channel
Okay, so a Disney
has their own
movie starts
movies.
like this. This is how a Disney movie starts. It's the castle, and it's like whoa, and then this is how a Disney Channel movie starts. Hey, my name's Zeke Luther. Like,
Zeke
you know,
Luther.
yeah, I don't know.
That's a great name. All right, we'll move on.
Even Stevens. No, yeah, Even Stevens. There you
Even
go.
Stevens,
Boom.
yeah, that was a
Yeah.
good one.
Time for a question.
Yeah, so Cool J Ryan Lee has been wanting us to answer this question for a while, and
It's
we've
been
been
a
waiting
while.
for the right time.
Yeah.
And this makes sense. So Ryan likes to play little games with us and stuff. This one's kind of a heavy game, based on Disney. Shout out to Aladdin. You know, the genie gives 3 wishes, but Ryan wants us to do a genie challenge that's only 1 wish. So I guess there are 3 wishes.
It's only
are
one
split
wish?
between.
Oh, shit.
Well, yeah. So we're splitting the 3 wishes between the 3 of us.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, okay. I
And
see.
So here are the rules. And this is Ryan's words. If the genie in Aladdin can grant you only 1 wish, what would it be? Remember, these are wishes, not miracles. You can't wish for world peace, and I guess that means we can't wish for the end of coronavirus.
Right.
And you got to know the 5 genie wish rules. And so here they are. Rule number 1, nothing about war. You can't start them. You can't end them. Rule number 2, nothing about love. Parentheses, you got to figure that one out for yourself. Number
Okay.
3, you can't kill anyone. I hope that we wouldn't have wished for somebody to get killed.
What?
Well, yeah, anyways. Rule number 4, you can't bring anyone back from the dead. So reverse killing, no reverse killing. And rule number 5, the final rule, can't wish for no wishes.
More wishes.
And remember, be careful what you wish for.
Hey, Ryan, let me tell you something, buddy. You got a lot of rules for wishes, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
Good
he
night.
didn't make
That's a lot of rules.
I told him the same thing. You know what he told me? He said, I don't make the rules.
Oh, my God.
Who makes the
I
rules?
don't make the rules.
I don't know, the genie.
I don't make the rules.
No problem.
I don't no problem. No problem.
Well, look, Ryan, we're going to answer
Huh?
this question. No problem. All right? So,
All right.
here we go.
Man,
who's
so
got a wish?
Who's got a wish?
Well, Zach and Anders, my first thought was going to be something about love. Like, let me find a soulmate who would never leave
I
me
know.
and be there for me.
'Cause
But
those
I
are
don't know.
things you
But
would
you're
wish
figuring it
about.
out. I think it's a good rule
His
that
rules-
you can't wish for love.
Knock out all the things that I would wish for.
No, but it makes
That's-
sense because with love, wouldn't you?
Peace,
The
love.
journey of falling in love is always worth it. So if you
I'd
just wish for
probably-
the shortcut, then it's not really worth it.
Dude, I'd probably. Well, I guess a miracle. Yeah, he said no miracles either.
Yep.
I mean, Brian, you've stumped me, man.
Exactly. What
I'll try.
can I
yeah.
wish
How
for?
about I would wish for, just a shit ton of money, like $100 billion
I've got a good one.
in
Yeah,
cash.
me too.
I would wish for a personal chef.
Ooh.
Wow, that's a great answer.
Somebody to say, I wake up, roll out of bed, and there's a plate of breakfast.
Bacon
And
and
then
eggs.
And then I grab my lunch and I'm go to work and I have my lunch there. And then I come home from work and there's dinner, provided. I'd probably wish for a personal chef, Ryan.
What's your favorite?
Yeah,
What's your
I
favorite
would definitely
meal?
pay your personal chef to be my personal chef too, because that's a good.
What's my
wish.
favorite meal?
Yeah. If
I
you're
mean,
the personal chef, what would you want that guy to cook or
I mean,
grill?
it would have to be like a meat and three, like a grilled chicken with broccoli and rice,
Wow.
or
What's the
Dude, I'm
third?
going steak.
Steak. You're wishing for steak?
wishing for steak.
You know what? Yeah. I wish
I
for
wish for one more
a bone
beer. Hey.
steak. A steak from Bones. Bone-in ribeye, 32 ounces.
Durs, what are you wishing for? We got a personal chef. We got $100 billion.
Oh, I hanging out with my family. Yeah, a 32-ounce bone-in ribeye from Bones. That's what I'm wishing for.
Oh, are they closed right now?
Probably. There's no takeout at Bones.
Oh man,
Y'all ever been to Bones?
isn't it barbecue?
No, it's one of the best steakhouses in Atlanta.
I'm thinking of
It's like
12
the
Bones.
best. You're thinking of Smoky Bones.
Smoky Bones.
Yeah, that's barbecue. Jim, you remember? Sorry, John, you remember Smoky Bones?
Yeah, Smoky Bones was whatever, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Remember you could get fried donuts for dessert?
After a full rack of ribs and fries,
That was disgusting.
just
So you're
wonder
telling
we're
me
fat in America.
You wouldn't wish for that fried donut in addition to your steak? Come
No.
on, man. It's one wish. Come on, you
donut's
gotta-
a donut. A donut's a donut.
Pack-
Don't fry
a
it.
donut, a fucking donut.
Oh, you know what my mom used to do? This is actually kind of tight. You take a donut, you cut a slit into the ring, and then she would put marshmallows and Hershey's Kisses inside of it, and then put it in the oven for a second. And she'd be like, "Yo, eat this Krispy Kreme donut." I'd be like, "Mom, this shit is loaded with fucking the dopest stuff ever." And she'd be like, "Surprise."
Sounds like
Motherfucker.
diabetes, man.
Yeah, well, look, I'm fine.
Diabetes.
But
My go-to.
Cool Jays, let us know your wishes. We obviously are getting off the rails. We're going stir crazy, but we did it. We did Ryan's question, and we want to know y'all's. We want to know your answers, Ryan. We want your answer too. You got one wish. You heard the rules of the genie. Let us know what it is.
My one wish actually isn't a steak. I just said that, but
All right, what is it?
honestly, a brand new, really nice mattress. My bed is so old, and I'm starting to get like cramps. That's probably because I'm old and fat, but whatever.
I feel you on the convenience. Sometimes I want to hate on people for like a simple wish like that. Like, why didn't you just wish for a ton of money so you could buy it? But if you just wish for the mattress, it just pops up right in front
It's
of
right
you.
there,
You don't
right.
have to. There's
I don't
no
have to go buy
headache.
it.
So
I can't
I
go
like
out.
that wish.
I can't go test mattresses right now.
Mm-mm. No meatballs at
imagine?
IKEA right now. Can you imagine?
Time for a question.
Okay, the last question. Do you agree that you usually tease the ones you really like without actually intending to hurt them? And I read this question in two ways. One is like me giving my friend shit, or like me romantically teasing someone that I really like because, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I don't know what they mean. I think they mean like giving your friend shit because it said after without intending to hurt them.
Well, I mean, it's both. You can't be abusively teasing to your girlfriend, you know?
Well, no.
There comes a point where that's too much too, even though I totally get you.
I
But it's
think
the same thing with friends. It's the same thing with friends. You could go too far, but, and I guess that means I'm answering first. You can go too
certainly
far,
are.
but in a way, how would you, like, a lot of people qualify being close to somebody with being able to tease them, you know? It's almost
Exactly.
like if someone's that's how you show love. A lot
Me
of
and
people
John
show
give each
love.
other. We all give each other shit all the time, and you're my boys.
I'm trying to think of an example of what would be too far, but I can't. Why don't y'all go ahead
Well,
with rhetoric, and I'll see
I
if I can think
think
of anything.
the whole romantic part I was mentioning was like, if you're not dating someone and you like someone, then you like tease them because that's like a form of flirting, I guess, from when we were kids. But you know what I mean? I don't know how to quite wrap it up in a nice sentence, but I think you know what I mean.
With dating comes games and teases and
Correct. Right. That's what I'm
So
saying.
I think that's normal. And then also on the friend front, like yeah, if you know somebody for so long, you start pushing buttons, and pushing buttons comes with
Is your roommate home?
yeah.
Oh
And
man,
That sucks.
no, it's not. It's not, man. It's not. I do have to do a lot of fucking work, man.
Yeah.
But
Well, yeah. I feel like if I can't give my friends shit and like without them taking it too personally or like not talking to me the next day, then I'm probably not going to be that good friends with that person.
right.
I mean,
Like,
like it.
John
To
and I
me,
can yell at each other and then the next day be like, "What's up, dude?" Same with you, Zach.
for me,
we
it
haven't
just
yelled at
depends.
each other.
Yeah, it just depends if it's funny. I'm willing to forgive, especially if I know someone's trying to be funny, but it really matters to me if it makes me laugh. You know, like if you just said,
True.
you know, like if I was just like, man, I just bombed, you know, I went on stage and I bombed and like confiding in my buddies, and one of my buddies goes, well, you're not funny. And it's funny the way they said that, the
Right,
timing,
right.
I'm gonna laugh. If it wasn't funny, yeah, I'm gonna take it the wrong way, but I'm gonna know they're joking, but I'm gonna go in my head, that's why you're not a comedian. Oh, I don't know. It's weird.
No, I
It's
know what
funny
you
how
mean.
like
Yeah.
if one person says something, that's another thing that's weird. It's like, is someone not close enough to you to make fun of you, or do they have to make fun of you to get close to you? You know,
Or
like
can they only
because
do it
I've
if they
heard
are
people like,
close? Yeah.
yeah, I've been in like a group of friends and like everybody's like joshing each other or yanking each other's chains, and then one guy tries to say a joke, but he's not as familiar with everybody, and people are like, "What's this guy's deal?" Which I think is unfair to the guy trying to fit in. You know?
John,
I mean,
you look
yeah,
like you want
that'll.
to say something.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that I've got to wrap it up, gentlemen.
All right.
I'm out.
That's
I
gonna
got
do
schoolwork
it.
to do.
John's
Jim's
out.
out. We're out. Thanks for listening, guys. Thanks for watching.
No, we're all out. Okay. Word.